Hi, my name is Brooke Lippman.
And I'm Dr. Deb Lippman.
And this is Wine Together,
A podcast where we drink some wine and have a chat. Because we drink wine like regular people. With food, opinions, and absolutely zero pressure to sound fancy.
So sit back, relax, and get that corkscrew ready.
Well, it's a hot one here, Brooke.
Yeah.
Yes, it is not cool in the Schweiz this week. It's been warm for a few weeks now. This heat wave's going on 10 days.
It is all over Europe, too. It's not just here. Like, they're hitting 40 in England.
In France. I heard that,
yeah.
It's not a good thing. But anyway, we want to introduce our cocktail because Brooke had such a great idea. Cheers. As you can see, the pretty purple. What's this called, Brooke?
What?
This cocktail.
Oh, I'm calling it a Purple Hugo.
Yep. Okay, so we used the Hugo recipe, and we added a gin liqueur. What is it called?
It's like Shimmer Berry, something like that.
Shimmer Berry Gin Liqueur. Yeah.
It's Gordan's Shimmer Berry Gin Liqueur.
Oh, yes. That's right. Good job. Yeah. Thank you, because I could not remember. I know. I remember when we were buying it. You saw it on the shelf, and you go, we should do something just because I like this.
Yeah. It was so pretty.
And so when the cashier was moving it across the scanner, it shimmered, and she was like, and she shook it again, like she was trying to do it as if we didn't see anything. Do you think that you don't need to?
No, I think it's fine.
And so she was trying to do it trying to hide, do it, and I thought it was so funny and cute, and I said, "It's cool, yeah." Mm-hmm. And anyway, but yeah, it was cute, and it's a lovely color. I mean, I absolutely love it, and I think here's my thing, I want to call it Midnight Hugo because I don't know, just kind of that color, and it's probably because of Yankee Candle.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we had this midnight something candle that was this dark purple one. Mm-hmm. It was really pretty, and it smelled good. Midsummer Night, so it's not midnight, sorry.
Yeah.
The candle was Midsummer's Night. But yeah, it's really good. This is good. It's sweet because it's made with the traditional Swiss Hugo recipe. The Hugo actually originated in Austria, and it started the original recipe had like a lemon bitter with the Prosecco, and it was supposed to be an alternative to the Aperol, because the Aperol is huge in Europe. It's a huge summer drink in Europe, and you see them everywhere you go at a bar in the summer. Somebody's got an Aperol, and it's usually a table full of them.
Isn't it Aperol Spritz is
Aperol
what the
Spritz
actual
is
what
drink.
it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was like, Aperol is
the name of the bitter.
Yeah.
Aperol's the name of the bitter, but I guess I just was shortening it. Sorry, but it is an Aperol Spritz. Yeah, thank you.
I don't know if I've ever actually had one.
Oh,
I guess we'll have to go to a bar.
And get one. You should,
Spritz.
because it's such a Swiss thing. Yeah. And so
I thought it was an Italian thing first, and now it's a Swiss thing.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I first experienced it with a girl here, a girl that your dad worked with. Mm-hmm. And I mean, every time we'd all meet for beers, she wouldn't drink a beer. She always had an Aperol Spritz. And I said, "What is it?" She said, "Here, taste it." And I thought, "You're a complete stranger and let me drink out of the straw of your drink. How cool are you?" So I tried it, and it was a little more bitter than I liked for a cocktail. But then I bought some of the Aperol, and we made some Aperol Spritzes here, and when people came over, and so we, I tried it. So anyway, but then I tried the Hugo. Now I was told, of course, from my Swiss friends, this is a traditional Swiss cocktail, blah blah blah. And so the way they make it here in Switzerland is traditionally Swiss. It's not with a lemon bitter. It is made with and you're going to have to help me with this, Holunderblüten Sirup. And so it's made with that syrup, which is really sweet to me. It's very sweet. Mm-hmm. And you do the Holunderblüten Sirup and Prosecco, and I add some.
I think it's supposed to also have mint in it as part of the recipe.
Sorry,
because we just put it in today, and I forgot about it yesterday. But I think it is supposed to have mint.
Yeah. And our poor mint, our mint plant is suffering sunburn from being out in the sun out there. But I don't have room inside the apartment for everything. And so, unfortunately, some of my plants just suffer the terrible fate of sunburn.
Some of your orchids just...
They'll come
They're
back.
inside and they've just...
They're not getting enough sun because we have to close the blinds.
Yeah.
And you're right, they're just so beautiful. But I'll keep feeding them because they should come back.
They did look really nice when you were not here.
Well, that's because right before I left, I made sure they were doing good. And so, but yeah, they'll come back. I'm not worried about these orchids. They've lost their leaves before. But this is definitely because they're not getting enough light. Because we have to close the blinds during the day, and there's nothing I can do about that. So we, and then we'll just keep loving on them. But yeah, that was sad. I was sad to come back to my orchids not being beautiful and bloomed up. But anyway, the Hugo is a very popular cocktail here in the summer. I mean, I assume it might be popular in the winter, but
I mean,
I'm telling you,
they have it at Christmas markets and stuff. Like
you know what?
we had it at the Christmas market.
But this is a new thing to have them at the Christmas markets.
Maybe
I haven't, or at least I never noticed it before because our first few years I was so focused on Glühwein.
Obviously.
I couldn't think past that.
Oh but now we've had plenty of Glühwein. We make it at home. Like it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. So I have seen. But anyway, tell me about what you thought about our food pairing with this, because you did a great job with that.
I don't know. It was interesting. Because originally I think we were going to add more gin to it. Because I remember, because this was a couple weeks ago, we filmed a bunch of episodes before you went to the U.S. And you just got back. And so now we're like, we had looked up some stuff. We had planned out some stuff beforehand. And so I had done research on like what to pair with gin. Right, because I think we were going to do something a little bit different.
Yeah, I think you were right that we were going to do more gin in this as opposed to...
And so I had thought it was like, I can't even remember what it was that I looked up. It was like pairings for gin cocktails. And it was a lot of like cheese. Like meats and cheeses. And then the other day, I had some of the little cubes of Spritz because I needed something else to eat with whatever it was. I think it was my lunch that I was eating, and I was still really hungry. And so it was like really nutty, and I was like, ooh, this would be really good with a cocktail, like the nutty cheeses. So I went to the store yesterday, and I just bought a bunch of random stuff. Like literally, there was not really much thought. I found cheese on sale. I looked at other cheeses. I was like, I want to try this. And then I went and I got some like deli meats. I found some roast beef. I didn't like it. Don't know why I expected I was gonna like it, because I've never liked roast beef before. But and then like I got some turkey. We had some ham, and then we had some other cheeses. And then we got some of the Cornichon, which I didn't like those either, because I don't like Cornichon. I want regular pickles. Regular pickles, that's all I want.
It's so hard to fight the Swiss. Quit.
Cornichon is French.
Well,
so I'm not too upset. I'm not too.
Very raclette and fun.
So, anyway, and then we put some like blueberries and raspberries with it, and then we got some crackers. I bought a bunch of crackers to have with the meat and cheese, and so we just had like a platter of like.
Yeah,
meats and cheeses.
So pretty.
It was really good. I think the cheeses, that one cheese that was on sale that I got, it was like the 2 packs of it on sale. It was really good. We'd never had it before.
Right? It was soft.
I've seen it so many times, and I was like, sometime I'm going to try it. And I was like, this is the perfect excuse to try it. Right? And it was so good.
Yeah, we need to get the name of that cheese because we definitely will put it in the show notes. We promise.
Yeah.
But there's something unique about everything that you said. I have almost a story about everything. Sorry.
Yeah.
I always have a story about everything. But first of all, you mentioned the Spritz.
Yes.
Okay, that again is a unique Swiss cheese.
I love Spritz. It's one of my favorites.
Swiss wine.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find it elsewhere. And so we heard this story about, the people that came up with the Spritz. They were wanting something other than Emmentaler. They felt like everything around here, why are we only doing the Emmentaler? And it turns out, evidently, the Emmentaler cheese people kind of had a monopoly on cheese. And these people said, I have a recipe. And there were all these rules around cheese making in Switzerland. And these people kind of met all the rules and they met all the standards, but they had this unique, nutty, like you were saying. It's a nutty taste. It definitely has the firmness of a Parmesan.
Which we also had Parmesan. That was
we
really
had
good.
Parmesan, but our Parmesan was so mild. It definitely was the Italian one. Is it Parma Reggio?
Parma Reggiano.
Parma Reggiano. And so, Regiono, I guess, is how we'd say it in German. You make that hard to
Yeah, but anyway, it's Italian, so it's Reggiano.
Okay, you're right. Reggiano. Yeah. Anyway, we had, so the Spritz, it's such a unique taste, but it's so expensive. So we really only get it when we're having guests over or on a special occasion. And so this, I mean, I had gotten it because, Lydia's here, and I wanted Lydia to try it, and I still don't think that she's tried that cheese yet. And we only have a few pieces left, so I need her to try it because it's so expensive. We probably won't buy it again for a few weeks. But so we had the Spritz, we had the Parmesan, and then that cheese that I promise, we're gonna find out the name of it. It looks like okay. So when you buy it, it's already it's presentation ready. So it's got it's cut into like these little florets that look like cauliflower. And just the other day, I was watching this Swiss show about cheese, and they had this cheese cutter, and so they were trying to learn how to use this cheese cutter that makes that shape of cheese. And so when we were eating this with the cocktails, your dad was asking about the cheese. I said, I don't know the name of it, but I know how they make that shape. I said, but we can't do that here because I don't have that fancy cheese wheel. Anyway, I could see the gears turning in his head. Okay, do we need to get the fancy cheese wheel?
Where are we going to put it?
For her birthday? Right, where are we going to put it? And so I was like, and we don't need to get it because I could see the gears turning, right? I said, and we don't need to get one of those things because I don't know how often I'd use it.
Yeah.
And
I don't think this cheese was that expensive either, so.
Yeah, no, if it's already cut like that for the party, let's just get it there. And like you said, it came in a 2-pack, and one was plenty because I still had for leftovers the next day. I had some of that cheese, and we still hadn't opened the second pack of it.
Yeah.
So I thought, I think it's a really good. It was such a good addition, and the sweetness of the raspberry with that nutty cheese. My goodness gracious, that was such a good pairing.
Yeah. It's like in Ratatouille when he's got the strawberry and the cheese and he bites them together. It's really
absolutely good. I do love fresh fruit and cheese together, and it's absolutely one of my favorite things to eat at dinner in the summer because you don't have to cook. You're getting your protein from that cheese. You're getting your fruit serving. It was everything. I thought it was a magnificent platter. You guys saw it on Instagram. Yeah. It was great. And I thought everything that we did with it was just right. And the color of this drink mixed with all that white and gold cheese and the different colors of the meat and the beautiful raspberries and blueberries, it just blended all so well. Okay. So a little bit more about the Hugo recipe because, like I said, it was good. It's supposed to be kind of an alternative to the Aperol Spritz. And so they were using the lemon balm syrup. But then they did eventually change to, because this is where in the U.S., I'm pretty sure the Hugo is made with an elderflower syrup.
Is it not the same? Is that not what the Holunderblüten
the Holunderblüten Sirup may be elderflower. Yeah, but it's just, we only know things with their German name here. So, but I do think it is the elderflower syrup. And so then when it changed to the elderflower syrup, it really kind of took off. The popularity took off. And so now you just have the recipe that you have today. So, our Holunderblüten syrup is probably elderflower syrup. It's that's the picture that's on the bottle. It looks like an elderflower. So, and I'm pretty sure that bars in the U.S. Yes, I have had a Hugo in the U.S. So, yes. Anyway, so yeah, took off and it's fantastic. And honestly, the sweetness of it was so good with the cheese crackers and the meat. I did feel like we were at a cocktail party. So I don't know. And it was fun because, I mean, we've just been miserable in this heat. And we did something fun with that.
Yeah.
And I thought, it kind of took our mind off of that, Because it's so funny, your dad will text me and say, well, what are you doing to combat the heat? Well, I'm laying still. I'm just not moving. That is what I'm doing to combat this heat. Because, we don't have an air conditioner here. Most places don't. Now, yes, we will take off to the store. And just once we walk into the store, we'll just stand there.
Yeah.
And just feel how refreshing it is to have air conditioning. But, yeah, other than that, we just kind of, close the windows, the blinds, and don't let any sun in, which is, yes, that's sad for me because I like the sunshine. But, I'll get plenty of sunshine.
Yeah.
When I go visit people in the USA, have air conditioning. But yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the heat?
I mean, I really like it. Obviously, I like Hugo's. I had my first Hugo at Christmas time at the Christmas market.
Okay.
No, you did know that because you were there.
I know you had one. I didn't realize it was your first.
Yeah, and so we did it though because we wanted to get the glasses that they came in, because the wine was in something different, like not the wine glass.
So I do have another public service announcement after you finish this.
Okay. No, I mean, I think it's really good. I'm glad because we had gotten it because we wanted to do Hugo's at some other point, like just plain Hugo's. And so we had gotten the syrup. And then when we did this was like, oh, well, we have to do this because we kind of forgot a little bit. And it was like, oh, well, at least we have the syrup already.
Because you know what, in the summer, this syrup can be hard to find.
Yeah.
Because all the bars are buying it up. And people, are having their grill parties, and so that's a big deal here, a grill party. We went to one Saturday. I'm not sure if we're going to another one, but anyway. Yeah. Anyway, it was just so hot. I mean, to be outside and then, you're near the grill, and it's just like, this is just, it's hard to enjoy yourself, on days. And plus, I didn't know anybody. I mean, I knew some people there, but I didn't know a lot of the people there, so it was just like, it was just a weird thing. But I will say, they took the elderberry syrup and in their soda making machine, and they just did the water and put elderberry syrup in it for the kids.
Elderberry or elderflower?
Well, I'm sorry.
They're two different things, right?
I guess they are.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe they're elderberry and elderflower.
Well, I mean, elderflower might be the flower from the
elderberry is what you like, for winter when you've got the cold and stuff. But anyway, elderflower syrup. They took that and added it to the fizzy water to make a little sweet drink for the kids. And I thought, well, that's kind of cute because it's the same thing that they're doing for the Hugos. And some people, I saw one person add a couple of drops of it to their white wine. I was like, this stuff must just be, it's kind of popular here.
Yeah.
But Holunderblüten, is what it's called here.
Yeah.
I just thought it was, I just thought everything was, I was learning a lot, put it that way. Learning a lot at the party. And, I just didn't think about all the stuff they were doing. I thought, well, they just do all kinds of neat stuff. But, again, it was so funny because I did feel like I was quite at home because they had lots of fans set up, even outside, to, help cool everybody off. And that's kind of my thing. If somebody's coming here, I'm going to bring the fans out and get them going because, I mean, I think the only thing I can do to stay cool is to be still. I don't know. I don't have a pool to go jump in. And I know the river's not that far, but it is so hot. Just walking to the river is ridiculous. So, and I'm not getting my steps in because of this heat. I don't know about you.
No.
I know today was technically a rest day for me, and I've gotten my exercise in, but I don't feel like I'm not getting the cardio that I need to get. And I can't. I mean, it's just like, the heat is too much, even at 5 a.m.
I know, it's already so hot. I'm getting up at 4 o'clock tomorrow, as of filming, to watch the USA play Turkey. And I'm glad because I have to run for 45 minutes, which means that if I do most of like my prep during the game, like I'll put my contacts in before the game, and then I'll watch the first half, and then at halftime I'll start doing the stuff I need to like eat my pre-breakfast and all that, and that way at 6 I can be pretty much ready to go on my run for 45 minutes.
I have to say, 2 days this week. One day I got up, I did my run, did my exercise. This was Monday. I did everything. And then when I was going to go do that Wednesday, somebody messed up my schedule and wanted to do something else. And so I thought, okay, well, I'll do that. And so I didn't get my run in.
Yes. Wait, what? What do you mean?
Anyway, my Wednesday schedule, I didn't get a run in. And so...
Are you saying me?
No.
Oh, okay.
And so so now
I was like, I know I had a lot of people over.
I know this is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I feel like when I miss a run, I feel like I've missed 6 months of running. And I feel like I cannot get back. I'll never get back. And so then I will miss a few running sessions and I can't get back to it. And it is so frustrating to me.
Well, you need to work on that. Like, you need to work on that because it shouldn't be that way.
So
you're allowed to miss one every once. I don't know. I'm not a therapist.
Oh, that's what it's going to take?
Probably.
I really feel like...
Maybe a sports therapist.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so I know that last Friday I ran with you.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I know, poor thing, she had to run so slow.
No, it was good.
No.
I had to run slow with Dad, too, so...
But, anyway, I did get 4 kilometers in. I mean, I didn't, keel over.
Yeah, see?
So I know for sure I probably
could.
But,
I mean, one thing is, you are like how I used to be. You give up on yourself too easy during your runs. And when you first start feeling like... I mean, not like... If you, like, genuinely are like, you can't breathe, you physically cannot move farther. If you can move, like, if you can walk... then you can probably keep running, even at a slower pace, because you can slow your pace down.
And I've heard if I can talk, I can keep going.
Exactly.
But yeah, I can talk and say, I need to take a break.
Yeah, see, you can say that, which means you don't need to take a break.
Yeah.
And because at first, like, you listen to the small little tweaks, so, like, as soon as you get a cramp, you don't need to stop running. Like, it's okay, because your body will work through that.
Okay. Yeah. And so I definitely need to get up in the morning and go for a run. And then I can do my weights. And
the problem with the heat is it's hard to get up in the morning.
It is. I just want to just sit under the fan. I just want to sit under the fan. Now, I will say this. I actually like cold showers. So for me, the summer heat gives me that excuse to take that cold shower.
You can always take a cold shower. You don't need an excuse to take a cold shower.
I know, but...
I hate cold showers, though. I can't.
And it just, I don't like washing my hair with the cold water, which I think is supposed to be better with cooler water.
No. Your hair, warmer water. Your skin, cooler water.
Okay.
Not like hot water for your hair.
Absolutely not.
But not like cold.
Yeah. My hair definitely doesn't rinse clean if it's cold water. So I need a little bit of, warmer water to rinse my hair clean. But, I think that, I'm going to get through this summer heat. We're going to get through it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we had these hot days in May, which never, ever, ever has happened since
we had like a week of hot in May, and then it got cool again.
Never had heat this early.
2 weeks of hot in June, which is crazy, and then it's gonna get cool again, and so which means
it's still not gonna get back to the normal. Like normal here is usually like 22.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be next week.
No, it's not gonna get to 22. It's gonna be like 29, 27.
I saw like 23.
I thought 29, 27, which is still too hot.
There's one day, because it's raining, I see like 21 on Wednesday.
And that's it? I mean, look, everything else is well over 22.
But it does mean I get to cook on Wednesday.
And so, I guess you can. Yeah, because we can't heat up the house. When it's this hot, I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, but the clothes dry really fast outside.
Yeah.
In the sun, which is nice. The clothes dry real fast. Ooh, maybe I should wash my sheets tomorrow since it's Friday.
Yeah. I walked outside once and I got tan, so
sorry.
I'm not.
We took out it since it's Friday.
Today's Thursday.
We're recording.
We're recording on a Thursday.
I know, but.
What?
Nothing. I was saying, wash my sheets and put them out in the sun to dry. Because I used to, when I was younger, that was my thing. In the summer, let the sheets dry outside because it had the smell of the fresh air kind of thing. But anyway.
No, I'm saying as soon as it turned 28, I walked outside immediately. I was tan. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that was kind of nice. It was funny because you noticed that I had a little bit of a suntan when I came back from the U.S. and
I noticed it immediately. Did Dad even notice? No. I noticed immediately.
No.
But it's because we're on the bus with all a lot of white people.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah. And so, it's, and I thought about, I could probably get a little bit of tan in just 10 minutes out here. But
I have that sunscreen that's like a tanning sunscreen. I was using that for a bit. I would sit outside during the day and lay down.
Yeah, but it's even too hot to sit out for a tan. It's just too hot.
Yeah.
And so, but, we're going to get through it.
But yeah, when I go on my runs, I got tan on my 10K day.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you did. You were out there a while.
I took way too long.
No,
the hills.
You did not take long.
But I gotta make sure. I'll probably be running faster in the colder weather in October because I've got my half marathon coming up. Yeah. So excited.
Yeah, I think that you probably will. Yeah, I really do hope we're here.
Yeah.
I really do hope we're here.
I'm trying to convince Jackie to come for October.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll win some free airline tickets that we can give to family and friends to come visit.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. But who knows? But for now, we are going to cut this video off and we're going to go sit still again. So we can cool down. I mean, but we'll definitely, we hope that someone did join us with your cocktails. If you saw the Instagram post on Thursday, I hope you fixed a cocktail and sat down with us to watch and drink. And I hope your cocktail was just as good. Please let us know. Reach out. In the comments. Reach out with the email. I'm hoping to do. This is our 99th episode. And I'm hoping that when we record our 100th episode, I have lots of people to shout out to, because this is a lot of fun, and not everybody gets to do this kind of cool stuff. I'm glad we do.
Yeah. We will be back next week with a new drink and a new food pairing. In the meantime, if you want to join the conversation, you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Wine Together Pod. Join our Facebook group, Wine Together Podcast. And if you don't want to miss out on our regular weekly episodes along with all of our bonus content, you can find us wherever you get your podcasts, as well as liking, subscribing, and commenting on our YouTube, Wine Together Podcast.